history, you don't know anything. You are just there eating chicken, eating fried rice. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. It's nice having you guys once again. I am Hulda, and I speak about my faith, my relationship, and lifestyle. Everything just in between, and it's nice having you guys once again. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing, and if you're a returning subscribers, like, you guys are just the best. And as for today's video, we're going to talk about some of these things that we ladies need to know before saying this heavy word I do. And let's just get right to it. First of all, we're going to talk about something very essential, something very essential as a Christian lady for you to know about your guy before taking any other step at all. Like, you have to know his level of love for God. Like, it is so important in the sense that you guys are getting married, you guys are staying together for a very long time. You guys are going to be married for a long time. You guys are just two together. Like, forever is a very long time for you to make this big mistake. Like, you have to know you're not the only one who is going to be interceding and praying in this marriage. Like, you guys are together. You guys are the ones facing this situation together. You guys are the ones facing the hassles and struggles together. So why should you be the only one interceding for the family? Why would you be the only one interceding for a particular thing in this? Like, it's not reasonable at all. If you don't want to grow older than your age, like, don't try making this mistake. In fact, if you notice anything, like, if you notice this guy is lacking in something like this, see, run for your life. Like, it's not by force. It's not by force to do the relationship. Just go, look for your way and go. Okay? Now, secondly, we're going to talk about another important, like, it's not as if every other thing is not important too, but like this one, like these first two are just like the ogre on the top. Okay? And it's for you to know his source of income. Like, know if this person is really going to be able to cater for his family when you guys finally get together, the level at which he's willing to cater, or the level at which he's willing to go extra mile or work towards providing for his family. And not just that, you have to know the kind of work he is doing. See, some of you guys are dating ritualists. I'm not going to lie, or Yahoo boys, but because you're seeing money, like, that's the new trend now. Because the guy is having money, like, he gives you money, like, anyhow. So you now relax. See, don't even relax. See, as for me, if you spend too much on me, sef, I'll ask you, like, where are you getting all this money from? These are the things you're supposed to be asking. It's not about going on dates or eating nice foods, going out, taking pictures. That's not the problem here. Like, you're supposed to know all these things. Like, he can use you tomorrow for rituals and you won't even know, because you are there just eating money without knowing its source. This is the time for you to know the kind of work he is doing to get that money he is giving you. This is when you should know all these things, not for you to just lie down and relax and enjoy yourself. It will shock you. It will shock you when they start using your children for ritual. It will shock you when they carry the two of you to prison in the future because of something you don't even know and you are busy enjoying. The third point, which is knowing if he is willing to learn and unlearn. Like, in so many relationships, this particular thing is what people battle with. To come and hide my identity in other Facebook groups like that and seeking for advice in this kind of situation. See, if you're dating someone and everything he says must be right, like, he believes that his own opinion is just the best, is the right way to go, he's just the best, any other thing is a counterfeit, like your own opinion is trash, see, you have problem. You have a big problem, and you are there because maybe the guy is having money and is blinding you. Let me tell you, love can be blind, but marriage will open your eyes. Know this one now. I'm telling you now, it's for free. Love is blind, but marriage will open your eye. Okay? And if you're having that kind of person that he's not willing to learn, or his opinion is always right, like he does nothing wrong, you're in trouble. We are all coming from different backgrounds. He comes from a different background, you come from a different background. Things are just normally going to clash. Trust me on that one, things are going to be somehow. So you have to like learn and unlearn some things you learned, okay? But if that person is not willing to take those things, if that person is not willing to take corrections at all, if that person is not willing, you have a big, see, you have a big, big storm coming ahead of you, and you just have to disappear as fast as possible, okay? And let's get right to the next one. The next one is also as important, which is anger management. Like, see, the level of tolerance, the level at which you will tolerate each other in this thing called marriage is on another level. Like, you guys will keep tolerating each other, and if this person cannot manage anger, you have the problem. Like, some of you in the relationship, they are already beating you, but you are there because love is blinding your eye. You are there because money is blinding your eye. Let me just put it like that. There is something that is blinding your eye, not love. Because someone cannot say he loves you and then he's always beating or like insulting you. Someone who loves you will not beat you. Okay, some of you just want violence. Some ladies just want violence. You don't want any peaceful relationship at all in your life, and you think you're doing yourself. Let me tell you, you're doing yourself. It is when they carry your dead body back to your parents' house that you to knock down you. By then you're dead. You go and explain to God what happened. When I'm giving, when Kuda was giving you advice, where were you? You had, and then you decided to go and do what's on your mind. I'm telling you this thing now on the platter of God, like free of charge. Hear what I'm trying to say, okay? God will ask you, if after watching this video and you're still in an abusive relationship, and tomorrow if something happens and you're no longer alive, you go to heaven, God will ask you when you were watching Kachi's video, why didn't you heed to her advice? And me, I've done my job. I've told you guys, if you want, carry yourself and enter an abusive relationship. This is where you start seeing the signs now. The moment someone starts pointing a finger at you, you are in a heated argument, and your boyfriend is pointing a finger at you, pushing your head like this. See, tomorrow he's going to slap you. Tomorrow's argument, they will slap you, and there's nothing you can do about it because money is blinding your eye. That shall not be your portion in Jesus' name. We're going to talk about how respectful he is towards the elders or towards an elderly person. Like, there are some guys that are so disrespectful. There are some guys that are so full of themselves that they feel they are above everybody. If you are dating that kind of person, that person can talk to your mom anyhow. That person can just see, disrespecting your parents is not going to be a difficult thing for him to do. Like, if he talks to someone older than him anyhow or acts anyhow when the elders are there, my sister, ah, see, if you don't want your parents to come and start crying over your own marriage, like you are the one in the marriage, but your parents are the one crying for you. See, don't even try it. Don't try it. I'm telling you this thing now. I'm telling you now. Like, it's painful. If you're dating someone who is like that, please, my sister, please, please, just rest. Just evaporate from that relationship. Evaporate. It's not by force. It's not by force, because this thing now, you might feel you won't suffer it now, but later in the future you see shaky. Then we're going to talk about health history. You are there, you are eating shawarma, you are eating all sorts of things. You don't know his blood group, you don't know his genotype, you don't know anything about his health, you don't know anything about his family health, health history. You don't know anything. You are just there eating money, eating chicken, eating fried rice. See, I'm just talking about, I'm making emphasis on this eating because that's what we ladies do. Like, you're just there for the money and there for the outing and flexing. You forget the necessary and essential things you're supposed to do in that relationship. I'm making emphasis because that's what we do. You are just there, you don't know genotype, you don't know blood group, you don't know resource factor, you don't know all those things. You're just there, you are just eating chan 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 chan. I pity your life. But the earlier you watch this video and know, the better for you. Is better for you, okay? So people have history of madness in their family and you don't know. You're just there. Tomorrow, when anything happens to your child, now you start walking from one church to another and be blaming God. Know these things so that you know the kind of things you're getting yourself into. If you know it earlier, when these things happen, you know how to manage it. If you don't know at all and then you start blaming God, God will ask you questions. God will ask you, like, where were you when Huda was making a video for you to watch? Huda was telling you, where were you? Say, you were in a joint, you were eating chicken. And then lastly, see, know the kind of friends he has. See, show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. That's what they said. Show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. See, some of you, this one like this, you people are seeing it with your guru eyes. You people are seeing red light with your guru eyes, with the kind of friends around you, with the kind of company that person is keeping. But you close your eyes like this and say, I love you. It's because I love him. Love fire. See, it will shock you. He has friends that sleeps in beer parlors. He has friends that move from one hotel to another with ladies. All those things you will be seeing, and then you come back and be gisting you. This my friend. He carried this lady. He's dating this one. He's dating this one. So what makes you think that your own friend is your own boyfriend is holy? I just want to know what makes you think that he's not involved in all those things. Oh. The moment you start seeing him around those kind of friends, it's better for you to start looking for your square root, looking for where to go to, because sis, you're in trouble, okay? You're in trouble. The earlier you leave, the better for just if you can evaporate from that relationship, evaporate. I don't know how you're going to do it though, but just evaporate. Like, he cannot be being company of those kind of people and be innocent himself. It's not possible. Influence. I'm here. I know I've not stayed in this marriage for long, but like, we've tried our best and we have a long way to go also. But these are some of the basics that you need to know, okay? And I'm so grateful that I've come this far to also share these things with some of you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. The word is a word is better